Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Minecraft Let's Build. I'm Audie, and I've been thinking about for quite a while now, and by quite a while I mean like a few minutes while I was bored in class the other day, about something to build that would be really cool. So, as the title may have suggested, I'm gonna make a giant Roman city. As you can see, I'm kind of standing outside of it here right now. So I'm gonna kind of go ahead and show you guys how I did this. It's gonna be kind of a I found this really cool mod that does kind of a time lapse from third person. So it's gonna be a really cool process in showing you how to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here with claiming the land. So basically starting up some city walls and kind of clearing the land out for a space to put the city. So what I kind of started out with here was basically like a site overview. I wanted to kind of get an idea of the land I'm going to be working with, and it actually turned out not to be really the greatest land. There's not very many flat spaces, as you can see, so it took a little bit of leveling and working with. But to give you a basic idea of the kind of things I want to fit in here, obviously to start off is the walls, and then a palace, temple, academy, Colosseum, basically all the things that a typical ancient Roman city would have. So you see me here using World Edit a little bit. It's a really good tool, actually helps speed up the process a lot when you're trying to clear out land and kind of make a level space for whatever structure you're going for building. When I was using it, it seemed a little buggy. I'm not sure if it was maybe it was just the other mods it was incompatible with or something, but you'll see what I'm talking about later. When I'm making some towers and some of the walls, it just acted a little strange. But it was a really good tool to help me kind of clear out the land and level a big space for the city. So I went ahead and started construction on the front gate here, the main entrance to our city. You'll see later on I do a lot more land clearing. That's nowhere near enough space for the size of the city that I'm contemplating here. And a lot of people go for the more fancy, really cool looking Minecraft cities and towers and everything, but I wanted to kind of emulate an actual, a more realistic version of a Roman city, and you'll see here it's pretty kind of rudimentary style, more primitive looking towers and walls, and those, I felt like I got that style down pretty well. And you see me here kind of starting out, extending a little more along this north wall, and these walls, it seems like, almost never stay the same. As World Edit kind of ditzes out there. But as I was saying, I do kind of go back and make little changes here and there that I feel are improvements. For example, these marble pointy things, I don't know what those are called. So we're going to call them pointy things. The little things on the sides of the walls that are for archers to hide behind, I end up changing those quite a bit. I just make them the cobble instead of actual marble brick. So here you see me just kind of laying out more of this wall. And sometimes it seems like there's maybe not a lot of movement going on the screen. That's because during those times I'm actually back in trying to fill in little details, the insides of the towers, things like that. So if it goes a little slow, or if it doesn't seem like anything's happening, that's probably what's happening. And then a little closer view for you, kind of up close to the wall detail here. I really like the touch of the little archways as you exit the tower, so there's just kind of a more up close view of the details. So here I'm going to kind of continue to the west as we sort of approach the opposite side of our city walls, and I'm going to start to build the opposing entrance, which I kind of think of as the exit entrance, so it shouldn't be quite as big or intimidating. but it's still there. So obviously, otherwise people would just walk in, and the walls would be pointless. So here I am, kind of working my way around to the other entrance. And you see World Edit kind of glitching out here, and it's a little frustrating as I kind of continue around past this gate here, but I may just try to not use it anymore since we're kind of done clearing land, or once I am done clearing land, rather. Yeah, as I take out a massive chunk in a mountain. And it keeps raining for some reason. Apparently I picked a biome where it wants to rain constantly. So yeah, anyways, I'm just going to try to avoid World Edit. I kind of like the effect you get from doing things manually anyways. So continuing on with the wall. And now I decide actually to kind of step back and take a look at our overall progress as the torrential downpour ensues. I guess it's just going to rain the entire time we're building. But I like the way things are looking so far, except that it is not going to be big enough, I don't think. So I'm going to proceed here to do some more land clearing, and hopefully it'll look better after that. So I decided to kind of take out this large chunk of land over here. So here's kind of a before-after shot of this, and as you can see, it frees up quite a bit of space there, so we can add on to the size of the city. And then I decided to kind of go back around to the front entrance. As you see there, it is gone now into the abyss. But no, World Edit worked. Wow, it's a miracle. I didn't really like what I had there at first. It looked a little on the derpy side, like maybe there were some slow construction workers, didn't really understand the blueprints. I don't know. Whatever it was, it wasn't my fault. But I went back to take a look because I thought it needed some correction. So here I am, and you'll probably see me get frustrated again with World Edit because at this point I don't think I had given up on it. But I have now, except for to clear land, I suppose. So here's kind of a redo of the front. And the pointy things on this part kind of turned out a little awkward. I think I eventually got them to something I liked, but they were a little strange. And also, as I'm building this, I'm thinking about the roadways that are gonna go under this entrance. So I'm trying to kind of keep that in mind, and everything included. I think it. And I'll probably show some more detailed views of that entranceway later on, but for now I wanted to kind of go ahead and close off the rest of this wall. And since you've kind of already seen the process, I was just going to kind of show a speeded? I don't think that's a word. Sped. There we go. A sped up view version, kind of the entire thing being constructed. So as you see, it's basically the same process. I go around, lay out the foundation, build it up, each layer at a time, and then kind of add in the details. And it's just kind of a process that everyone who's made a wall in Minecraft knows how to do. Actually, I'd say there's probably 1,000 different ways to put up a wall in Minecraft, but this is generally the way I do it, because if you kind of lay out what you want to do first, you don't end up having to delete an entire wall, which can be a real pain. So, also, you see me putting up the towers first. That generally helps me to know where to stop when I'm laying down the wall, so I don't like run off the back as I'm laying down the walls. So, hey, helpful tip number one: we're gonna make a list. Get your pencils out, and we're gonna start making a list. Not really. I think that may be the only useful thing I tell you the entire time. So, false alarm. You can put your pencil back. Unless you want to take some notes, then you can keep that. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your pencil. So anyway, back to the building here. Enjoy the walls. And next episode, I think I've actually decided I'm going to go ahead and start on the City Hall, which is like the main building of the city. Right now, it just looks like some walls and a big flat space. So it needs something to help define it as kind of a Roman architecture type city. So to cap off the episode here, I've kind of started constructing the roadway that's going to lead up to our main city hall building, and its courtyard that will probably be in front of it. So that's what I'm doing here at the end. So I thought before I left, I would kind of give you guys a little more of the detail of the entrance and some of the walls. So this is the revised entrance. As you can see, it's got a little more detail. Maybe I should actually switch so you can see it. I kind of like the archways, how they turned out. The little window sills. As you can see, the little pointy guys here on the front of the walkway there. And then here's that road I was talking about. And then I was going to come over here and show you some more of the detail on the walls. I'm not sure the video completely did it justice. But as you can see, there are little access stairways, so you can get up on top of the wall from the insides. And also there are these staircases down into the interior of the walls. And one really cool thing that I really liked was the use of these steps here, sort of so you can peek in and see the citizens, kind of spy on them if you're a soldier on patrol or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of the wall design. That's how that turned out, and I kind of like it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will stick around and see some of the less boring episodes. We got the City Hall coming up next. There's got to be an aqueduct somewhere, because that's classic Roman. I'm thinking this hill up here would be a really cool place to put like a Roman, what's it called, a temple, like to the gods or whatever. Kind of make a winding staircase go up the mountains. So yeah, stick around. Thanks for watching.